final year for the oldest building in the NBA, but no doubt, over these decades, there's been no excitement.
Oh, when I think about Run TMC, you think about the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and then the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond.
As good as it gets. The Warriors secure the opening tip, and we're underway in Oakland. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on the three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Durant finishes off the three-point play, and the Warriors add to their lead. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
Martin, defended by Kevin Durant. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Jokic. And it's Curry who comes up with the board. Kevin Durant with the rock. Beyond the arc for three. Won't go down. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Will Barton. Kevin Durant, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Murray with it. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. To Jokic. To Millsap. Nothing going here on that drive. And the finish at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
It's Curry controlling the offense. To Durant. Cousins. To Thompson. Here comes the screen. Green to Cousins. Stuffs it down with authority. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Knocks it down off the step back.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Good luck, Thompson. Wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Curry into the front court. 10-4 is the score. KD follows up with the putback slam.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Mike Malone will use a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Jamal Murray sizing up Draymond Green. 4-3. Heat check needed. When Will Barton gets going, look out.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Curry to Cousins. Short jumper misses. Nikola Jokic. Green always looking for the steal. DeMarcus Cousins with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Curry to Thompson. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And a chance coming up at the line. Will Barton, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Here's Curry with it up top. Up by 3. To Green. To the outside. Durant. That no good. Off the mark. Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. Free throws coming up.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Misses the first. Good bounce back. Hits his second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. KD with the rock. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Well defended. Jokic. Tough matchup with Draymond Green. To Will Barton. For 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. The shot by Murray, no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Green. Thompson buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Jokic to Millsap. Oh, Millsap, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Yes,
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Nikola Jokic able to recover with the block. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Klay Thompson sends it away.
Sent a message on that one.
to bring it into the front court. Up 5. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound corralled by Barton. To Millsap. Jamal Murray. Not that time.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter. The next time, he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Jokic. Great feed. Sets it up. Flushes it home.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
It's Steph at the controls. Passed it off. Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
And Paul Millsap, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Iguodala to bring it up. 2-point advantage. Gary Harris tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Runner here won't go down. Curry with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Green. DeMarcus Cousins. 3 for 4. Good start.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Curry into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. From long range. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving 3-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Murray into the front court. Right now, down 7. Jokic in a matchup with Boogie. Won't go. To Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. He missed it. Murray with the basketball. They trail by 7. Fires the 3. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. Now 4 for 9.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. Isaiah Thomas takes aim. Fires the 3. Yes.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Curry to bring it up by 6. That is great vision to set it up. Durant. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. Thomas goes to the left side. Beyond the arc for 3. It's good. Something tells me they'll give him that shot again.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Mason Plumlee, huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Harris, tough matchup against Durant. To Thomas. With a drop step. Goes reverse to lay it in.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Durant. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Thomas into the front court. They're down 3. Down low, Plumlee. Oh, nice find for the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Curry sets him up. Denver ball right now. It's Isaiah Thomas. Wide open look, won't go.
I can't believe he missed that, but look, you have to stay connected to him defensively or he'll eat you alive.
Curry to Durant. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He took the bait and he hits.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Curry with a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Curry into the front court. Lead is 2. Working hard on the glass. Curry buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Denver's got it. For 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 1 quarter down. The Warriors with the lead. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
To Thomas. Add 2 points to the board.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Curry. Trying to cash in. Shot by Thompson, no good. Thomas across the timeline. Down 3. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. The follow won't go either. To Thompson. Has a chance. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there. Isaiah Thomas, defended by Steph Curry. Isaiah Thomas, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Livingston. For 3. And it's Barton with the rebound. Deep right corner. Thomas. Deep 2 there. Won't go. The drive, right to the basket.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Going to launch, beyond the arc. Can't connect, it's no good. Martin into the front court. Down by 1. Easy path to the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Shaun Livingston. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Has a look. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Isaiah Thomas. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Shaun Livingston. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Gets a shot up off the mark. Livingston to bring it up. He'll run the offense. Trying to cash in. Livingston's shot won't go. Thomas with the basketball. Up by 3. Shot from the lane won't go. To Shaun Livingston. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Trey Lyles with the block. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Throws it up. Pass there, taken away by Denver.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
You gotta get up on that. I got him. Here we go.
The shot by Livingston, no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
With a drop step. Short jumper off the... And he'll go to the foul line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Andre Iguodala has got 2 shots coming. 71% for his career. Can't connect on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. The Nuggets have the possession. Jamal Murray takes aim at Livingston. From long range. Not that time. He misses. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Livingston across the timeline. Down 2. Off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Good touch that time from Jordan Bell.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Jamal Murray. Rebound taken by Jerebko. That's going to be out of bounds. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Denver, number 5, Will Barton.
Harris matched up with Livingston. Short jumper won't go down.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Nice pass to set things up.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay, but you're definitely not fooling me twice.
Barton. Bell. Gary Harris sends it away.
Oh.
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Jokic, deep left corner. Bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense. Jokic to Millsap. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Will Barton at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Iguodala to bring it up. Leads a bucket. Driving right to the basket to Shaun Livingston. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and, most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Lays it up and in.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Warriors have the basketball. Has a chance. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
To Jokic. Martin. Down low, Jokic. Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Jamal Murray matched up with the two-time MVP. Isaiah Thomas matched up with Durant. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. To Curry. Fires the three. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Second effort. Porter to Thomas. Fires the three and knocks it down. Jay, the defender, tough to gamble that time beyond the arc.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Now a shot by Thompson, no good. Thomas into the front court. Leads just a point. Over to the right side. It's Thomas, 4-2. Not today. Curry has it. Here comes the screen. Curry. Oh, that's how it's done.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Has a look. Murray's shot won't fall. To Curry. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Kevin Durant. With that, he's 5 for 9. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
To Curry. Nikola Jokic rejects it. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To Porter. Jokic, great feed. Michael Porter Jr. above the rim.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Curry. Nuggets have the possession. Kevin Durant swats it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about...
There it is, Nikola Jokic with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Here's Curry with it up top. Leads one. To Durant. Trying to cash in, gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. To Curry. Beyond the arc for three. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Time to shuffle things up. Nikola Jokic sizing up Cousins. To Will Barton. To Jokic. With a drop step. The jumper's off the mark. To Curry. Green. To Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended. Thomas across the timeline. Down 6. Has a chance. Thomas's shot there won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Curry to Durant. 4-3. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. He'll put it up at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. The Warriors with the lead.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Warriors are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Nuggets aren't down by much after 2 quarters. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Denver Nuggets.
Game track. Blocks.
Very physical basketball in the first half from these squads. Lots of block shots and some great defensive intensity.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
That's a 5-second violation. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. 5-second violation.
For Golden State.
Oh, 5-second violation. Oh, we have a 5-second violation. That's a 5-second violation. It's a 5-second violation. Up 5 seconds. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Curry. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. To Will Barton. Goes to the right side. To Jokic. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Lets it fly from long range to Jokic. 3-second violation. Thompson to Green. Kevin Durant lets it go. Knocks it down off the step back.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
To Will Barton. Jokic. To Will Barton. Free throws up and perfect.
Oh yeah, I like that.
They go to Jokic, down low. Gets it in the right corner. To Jokic. DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Not that time. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Curry. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Big finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Jamal Murray. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Curry to Thompson. Has a look. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Jamal Murray buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Curry with the basketball. Leads 5. Got it.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
For 3. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Jokic. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Nikola Jokic at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. To Curry. Great pass to set it up. Thompson. Klay Thompson is going to get 3 shots here. A career 85% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Knocks down the second free throw. Three for 3. Nice. Jamal Murray knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Absolutely the right mentality coming out after halftime. That's what you do during halftime. You reset, you recalibrate, you come out and you attack like the first never happened.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Green. Nikola Jokic pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm, and that's what we saw.
Klay Thompson with a chance at a 4-point play. Hasn't missed yet. You can count that one a 4-point play. To Jokic. Trying to cash in. Shot by Jokic. Off the iron. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. To Jokic. Going to launch beyond the arc. Smothering D. Curry to Durant. No good, and no foul. Over to the right side. Jokic, tough matchup against Durant. Off the assist.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Shot by Thompson misses. Deep right corner, Jokic. Down low, Plumlee. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Curry. To Thompson. Looking for his man. Oh, pass. Stolen by the Nuggets. To Jokic. Down low, Plumlee. From the painted area, won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Here's Durant for two. Just off the mark. To Will Barton. Not done yet. Nikola Jokic. Tough matchup with Draymond Green. Down to 5 on the 24. Almost, but no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a...
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Kevin Durant lets it fly. A couple of cracks at the line now.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. To Will Barton. To Jokic from long range. And Nikola Jokic with the three. You have to respect every aspect of his game.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Livingston. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. To Jokic. Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him. That's going to be out of bounds. Has a chance. Livingston shot won't go. To Will Barton. Jokic. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. To Thompson. Gets a look. Can't hit. Fires the three. Misfires. It's no good. Durant with the basketball up top. His team leads it by 10. Nikola Jokic with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. That's out. Last touch by Draymond Green. Jokic. Fires the three. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Durant across the timeline. Lead stands at 10. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Cashes in for 2.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys leading by 14. Buries it.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Thomas with the basketball. Down a bundle. Has a look. The shot by Livingston, no good. The follow won't go either. Great dish to set it up. Jumper's good. Durant. Can't connect to Durant. Mason Plumlee able to recover with the block. Thompson. Klay Thompson is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. Second and 3 off the mark. Beyond the arc for 3. Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs. There's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Whoops, that won't go. Iguodala to bring it up. They lead it by 14 to Shaun Livingston. Deep two there, won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Trying to cash in, keep on trying. Shot's no good there. The follow won't go either. Thomas. Wide open look, won't go. To Shaun Livingston. Has a chance. Livingston's shot won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Thomas. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Shaun Livingston. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Pass there, taken away by Denver. Thomas. Offensive board. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Scores from the post.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
19-footer at the buzzer. Add 2 points to the board. Third quarter comes to an end. The Warriors with a commanding lead. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Thompson. Doesn't get the bounce. Terrific vision. Martin into the front court. His guys trail by 10. And the basket good at the rim.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
It's good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Jamal Murray buries it on the catch and shoot.
A lackluster first half performance, but this half, you seem like a different person.
Down to Looney. To Thompson. 4-3. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Jamal Murray not getting the bounce.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Steps through and scores.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Thompson. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Thompson. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Thomas to Porter. Oh, Millsap. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Kevin Durant has it. Lets it fly from long range. That's how you defend. To Porter for 3, and he buries it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Curry into the front court. Up 6. Screen coming. Nikola Jokic sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Thomas. Jokic. Going to launch beyond the arc and knocks it down.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
To Thompson. Nice pass to set things up. Has a look, and he knocks it down, Jay.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Curry shakes free and hits.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Durant with the basketball up top. Leads 5. And throws it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
To Curry. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Durant finishes off the three-point play, and the Warriors add to their lead. To Porter. from long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. It's Cook with the basketball. His team leads it by 10. Thompson can't get the bounce. To Millsap. Nice pass to set things up. Porter. Down low Jokic. Deep left corner. Jamal Murray. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Ed, I don't know what was said at halftime, but whatever the coach said, it worked. This second half performance has been unreal.
Curry. Goes reverse to lay it in.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
Substitution being made in this one. Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. No good. And he hits.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Runner's good there.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Jokic. Count the bucket for two. Thompson. Not sure what that was all about. It's no good. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. Curry to bring it up. The lead stands. Flushes down the slam.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
To Millsap. The screen sets him up for two.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Working it outside. Trying to cash in. Cook shot won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Curry into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. To Durant. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Murray with it. Looking to make something happen. Baseline drive. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Gary Harris. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Cook shot won't go.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Will Barton at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. To Curry. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
To Jokic. Steph Curry tips it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense
Flushes down the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Will Barton. Fires the three. Good contest. Barton misses. Has a chance. Not that time.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Curry. Able to convert inside. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
And I've been seeing a lot of barking back and forth between the players and the fans. I actually like that. I think that gets the players more engaged in the game, in particular sometimes when the game seems like it's dead air.
New blood coming in for both sides. Curry to Cousins. Nikola Jokic. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Curry. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And count the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Klay Thompson trying to cash in on a three-point play. At the line, he's shooting 87%. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. To Porter. Fires the three. And the Warriors have the rebound. Here's Curry with it up top. He'll run the offense. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Isaiah Thomas sizing up Cousins. To Millsap. Thomas. They go to Jokic. Down low to Thomas. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Beyond the arc for three. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
DeMarcus Cousins with the block. That's his third block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Millsap on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
To Thompson. Around the perimeter. Thompson to Curry. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Klay Thompson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Tonight, he's shooting 88% from the line. To Thomas. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Durant. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
The Warriors added a win with today's solid victory. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group. And that's what happened here today. Check out the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors.
Live 19.
In striking distance toward the end of the game. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the Warriors were solid in today's victory. And some people may disagree, but I think their ball movement was the biggest key to their victory. Still, I think we'd all agree that they made the defense look slow and confused throughout this matchup. The Nuggets Didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup.
Game stats. Player of the game.
Klay Thompson put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.
EA Live 19. Live 19.